like and comment and subscribe. Would be great. Now I'm like everybody. Yeah, but I want to start, putting some educational videos on there. And also, I like being able to put my lessons on there so that you can watch other people ride, so that you can learn from other people riding too. Especially because we use, a lot of the same horses. So you know what it's like to ride Noni, and then you watch someone take a lesson on them, and you're like, oh, I get it. Like, I see what they're working on, whatever. It helps you to improve your eye too. Definitely. Yes, definitely. Because, you also need to be able to look at your own riding and critique it. I probably learn the most from watching videos of myself riding. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're doing a schooling show out here in May. Did you want to ride in that one? May 21st, it's a Sunday. Oh, okay. And then also May 7th, we're doing a clinic. So it's a ride-a-test, because we're preparing for the show. But if you're not going to be in the show, you can just do like a lesson. And it's with my friend Anna Merritt, who is in Ocala. She is a Grand Prix level trainer, and she is studying to be a dressage judge. So she needs practice judging, tests and rides and whatever. So we're also kind of doing it, in conjunction to help her out, help us out. So if you are interested in riding with her, let me know. Yeah. That will also be a Sunday, yes. Good, this is looking really good. So keep this awareness through your center and do a couple shoulder rolls. Yep, and then rolling your ankles and your toes. Change rein in this diagonal here. Relaxing through your ankles. Yeah, now kind of do 10 out and back with each leg. Yeah. We may have already been doing these. 10 more is already good. I know, but I think you're already gaining flexibility. But just really make sure you're maintaining that sort of engagement of your lower abs so that you're not hollowing your low back. So, not to be disgusting or anything, but, men ride horses, So they kind of naturally sort of have to roll their pelvis back, So imagine, and that's why it kills me, but I always say you never see men riding until you get to the championships. Because they just naturally just sit on a horse in that way. We have to work a lot harder. So it's not as natural for us. It's easier for us to sort of put weight on the crotch, pubic bone area. You'll never see a man do that. So think about, you kind of have to use your lower abs and really rock your pelvis back. So a good exercise actually is I was just doing it as I was explaining it to you. When you're sitting on a chair, sitting on your seat bones, you should be able to rock your pelvis forward and back. So that you're when you're sitting forward on your seat bones, your back is sort of hollow, and then when you're sitting back on your seat bones, then your low back is I gripping onto the horse with my leg? No. There you go. And then relax the leg. Now wrap your lower leg around it. Feel his belly with the inside of your calf. Yes. Yeah, now wrap your lower leg around him. Good. It's beautiful. Yep, roll back on your pelvis. There you go. I know, it's not easy to make it look like you're not doing anything up there. It's stiffer. Okay. Yeah, it's my right side too. I think a lot of people it's their right side. Yep. All right, you can keep your feet out of the stirrups. Let's go ahead and pick him up a little bit. Keep the swing. So feel his belly with the inside of your calf, and make sure you're kind of regulating his belly swing with your lower leg. So it's not that you necessarily have to push his belly every step, but you just follow it with your lower leg. Follow. And then if he is not giving you enough energy, then you give him a little more impulse. Yeah, into the outside rein. Yep, now flex him left. Keep the leg on. Good, really pretty. Yeah, open that left rein. Open that left rein. So this is what I want to see more of. Look at me. So if you need to open your rein, look, you can keep your elbow in. Do like a little windshield wiper with your inside rein. Especially on your turns. You're still stuck here. You're like turning your body, but your hand's like this. Yeah, you gotta bring it with you. Swing it open. Swing. That's actually a very good technique for loosening up a stiff horse. Is you take your inside rein, you just swing it to the inside. That way, the horse doesn't have anything to brace against when you're moving. Yep. Good. Open that left rein on that turn. Close him up on the right rein. So your right rein has to half halt towards your hip. Yes, like that. Contain him on the right. So he likes to drift to the right. Yes. So make sure your right elbow is right above your hip. Exactly. And then on your turn, you might need a little outside leg. Bend him. Yep, like that. Good. Yep, straighten him by bringing that right hand towards your hip. Yep, I see that. So, yeah, so the reason why is, so for example, on your turn here, if you've got him bent and you don't have enough outside rein, so he's going to bend in the base of the neck here. And now he's going to go out through his shoulder. And now, when you see your position, out, and then you go out to the outside rein. So now in order to straighten here in the base of the neck, times yes. I know. There you go. Yes. So you're really containing him from that place where your elbow's sitting above your hip. That's really where your half halt comes from. That's where you can really start to shape the horse. Good, super. Open that left rein. Yep. Contain him on the right. Good. Let's see a 20-meter circle down there at C. Soften through those wrists. Yep. Elastic contact from the bit to the elbow. So your forearms and and your wrists are part of that elastic rubber band. Yep, contain him on the right. Contain him on the right. There you go, like that. Yes, you got it. Beautiful, now he's so straight. And when I say straight, he's obviously on a bent line, but he's bent according to the line that he's on. And there's really not a lot of bend in the neck. The bend really needs to come under the saddle with him yielding the rib cage away from your inside leg. That rib cage needs to just not yield and move to the right. He needs to drop that rib cage down a little bit. That gives you a place to sit. So that's why you have a little weight on your inside seat bone. There you go. All right, let's change rein across the diagonal. So here your circle, you ended a little bit haunches in. Did you feel that? Okay. If you contain him, pull back on the inside rein, pull back towards the inside, towards the mane, he's gonna go haunches in. You're contracting him too much on the inside. So remember, you gotta ride that inside hind leg up under the body with that inside rein. Your outside rein is really sort of straightening him and bringing the shoulders in front of the inside leg. I know I'm blowing your brain today.
It's always so much. Like, I was thinking, so a lot of the times you just like walk out and I'm like, that's good, that's enough.
Good. Rolling back on your pants pockets. There you go. Now flex him right, bend him right. Yeah, you may need to shorten the right rein this direction. So when you change direction, you may need to shorten your new inside rein. Don't let him slow down. Swing that belly, swing that belly. Yep. Hug around him with the calf more. Good. Good. Follow with your hands, follow with your seat. Beautiful. Yep, make sure you open that right rein a little bit away from his neck. Good. There you go. Yes. And then once you get to E, we're going to do a 20-meter circle there. And then I'll take the ball from you and we'll start to trot. Supple him on the right rein with the fingers. Keep the left rein. Turn your upper body. The right rein opens away from the neck a little. Right leg pushes the rib cage over. And right leg. And right leg. And right leg. Good. Place his fingers at the same time. Place his fingers. Yes. There you go. There you go. Yep, you open that right rein. Yeah, bring him to the right. Good. Bring him to the right. Bring him to the right. Maybe you need to shorten the right rein. His nose should be kind of positioned in front of his right shoulder. Like that. Yes, and then don't let him fall in. That right leg, he likes to go a bit haunches in. Good, turning with the left rein, turning with the left rein. Yes, keep turning with the left rein. Play and give on the right rein. Play and give, so he feels like he has room to go to the right. Play and give, play, bring the nose to the right, and then soften and give. Play, bring his nose, yeah, your right elbow needs to come back. Yes, like that. So this is also a little, this is also what's happening when you're turning. You're kind of doing like this. So your elbow's coming away from your body, you're straightening. So keep your elbow in, turn. Okay, so the first time you ask him to trot, get him in front of your leg, light leg, and then clobber him. This pony can be very light and sensitive. So if he's not being light, he's blowing you off. Yes, get him working. There we go. Soften both hands a little forward, let him drop his neck. There you go. And forward. Beautiful. Lovely. Wow. Yeah, little half foot. I like the energy. Play and give on the right rein so he can drop down. Like you want to stretch him down. Yes. Super. Step into that pinky toe. Open the thigh knee away from the saddle. Make him look right. Wow. Yes. Shake your shoulders. Yep, good. Yes. Much better with your right rein. Keep that right elbow in and open. Yeah, windshield wiper that right hand open. I love it. He's giving you his back. He's giving you a nice energy. Now you're feeling how that energy is starting to become recycled, right? We need him a little bit more swinging over the back. So here, get a little half halt and then soften on the inside rein. Exactly. Half halt your outside rein. Soften on the inside. After you feel him kind of rebalance onto the hind leg, play on the inside rein and then soften as his reward. Yes, exactly. I love it. Elbows in, windshield wiper that right rein open. Windshield wiper. Good. Does that help? Okay. Let's change rein across the next diagonal. Good job. And shake out your shoulders. Step into your pinky toe. Think about that out and back. So take the thigh and knee away from the horse. Open the knee off the saddle. Step into your pinky toe. Yes. Like you're just posting off of your stirrups. There's not even a horse under you. You're letting his back really swing. You're giving him lots of room. Yep, you're doing a little play and then give on the inside rein so he can drop his neck down and bring his back up. Play and give on the left rein. Keep that right rein. Right elbow to pelvis connection. Pelbow, I've heard people call it that. So I'm not the only crazy one. Yes, wow. Elbows and windshield wiper that left rein open. Right rein towards your hip. Much better on those turns. You feel how he's more balanced and he's staying more connected in those turns.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. You gotta help him in those turns. Beautiful. Yes. Very good. I love it. Okay, 20-meter circle here at E. Keep your right rein. Play and give on the left rein. Keep the right rein, right? Elbow, open that left rein. Open it with your elbow in. Windshield wiper the left rein open. I think I came up with a new term here today. Yeah. Left leg, left rein. Sponge, 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 left leg, left rein. Yes. You got to contract him on that left side. That's right. Good. Beautiful. Yes, good. Very nice. Right rein, right rein. Right elbow to pelvis. That's what happened there. Yep. He feels like you're letting him out on that side. Exactly. It's like he's on railroad tracks. So imagine if you're on a train and you're going on a turn and suddenly the outside rail gives away. Where's the train gonna go? Fly out through the corner. Gorgeous. Keep the right rein. Play and give on the left. More giving. Yes. Get out of there with the left rein. Touch in, flex him, and then get out of there again. Let him feel like he has room on the left. Room on the left. There's not room on the right. Yep, you gotta shape him a little bit. Shape him and then give him room. Shape him and then soften. Shape him and then soften. Into the right rein. Into the right rein. Yes. Beautiful. Good. All right. Go down to C and then let him take a walk break. Yes. Good. Nice. So how are we going to get you your own horse? Okay. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I see how much you want it because I see how much you've improved in such a short amount of time with only riding once a week. Yeah, definitely. Yes. I think so. Yeah, it looks today like everything we've been working on is just kind of clicking. You know? Yeah. Sometimes it's got to all fall apart before it can come back together again. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somewhat give way.
Definitely. I mean, I think you're very effective, and you've got good feel. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Quicker to get out of it. Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I do nose stirrups a lot different than other people do. Yeah, there's a lot of tendency for a rider to grip with the leg when they're doing nose stirrups incorrectly, especially gripping with the knee. Like you see people even posting without stirrups, but you have to grip with the knee in order to be able to do that. So I don't teach posting without stirrups. I ride bareback all the time, at least once a week. But I do the same thing, out and back, out and back, out and back. You want to really find your balance over your seat bones, and then it's like a natural position where you're standing around the horse with your legs bent, you know? So when it's really, really easy for also you, when you're riding bareback, for example, to go into like a chair seat, you know? Because then you're sitting on the back of your thighs, you're not sitting on the inside of your thighs, and you're gripping onto the horse. So it takes a lot of work to really be able to open your legs away from the horse. And this is part of the development of the rider's seat is, you first have to learn how to do nothing before you can learn how to do something, right? So you first have to be able to get out of the horse's way and let him do it. And then start to learn how to, okay, now I'm going to ask the horse for something. That's the two different parts of riding, asking and then staying out of the horse's way. And they're both difficult, right? So sometimes you're asking right, but the horse can't do it because you're getting in the way. Pick up the stirrups. I feel like I want to do some sitting trot on the ball with you today. All right, so just come on a circle here in the middle. Get him nice and round. Starting to figure out this pivot. Looking better for me. For a while I had trouble, it was losing the horse all the time. It actually looks for the horse. And it's weird, I don't know how it does it. I mean, obviously when the horse is like far away, you can tell it's a horse. But when the horse is like right up close, it's still like zooming in on like its hindquarters, you know? So I'm like, how does it know that's a horse? Could be anything, yeah. Okay, see what's going on here? Right rein, right elbow. Sit on your left seat bone. Yeah, you're gonna sit on your left seat bone and hug your right elbow in. There you go. Straighten him a little in the neck. So a little more right rein. There you go. Nice and round, so shorten the reins to support him in this rounder neck position. Yep, exactly. So that's the time to shorten your reins. Once you feel him give to you, you know, then the tension on the reins relaxes a little bit. If you don't shorten your reins in that moment, then he's going to go back to the strung out position he was previously in. Okay, let's trot on. Windshield wiper that left rein open. Half out your right rein. Half out your right rein. Good. Windshield wiper that left rein open. Yes. Wow. Good. Shake out your shoulders and breathe. He's giving you a lot of energy. Got a half halt. He's gonna CANT. There we go. I know my pony. Shorten the right rein a little bit. Shorten the right rein. There you go. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce in the rhythm you want. That's it. Good. Exactly. So that's really kind of how you shape the horse's trot, you know, because eventually you're going to be competing Grand Prix. And you're going to need to passage, right? Yeah, you slow your seat down and you use your seat bones and you say, you tell the horse where you want him with your seat. So a lot of people try to go down, down, down into the horse in the sitting trot. They're trying to go down, down, down to not bounce, bounce, bounce. I want you to think up, 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 like follow me, follow me. Yeah, he's got to keep his back under your seat bones. There you go. So now you can make your bounces a little smaller. Yeah, use your core. Yes. That's your half halt. That's where your half halt comes in. It's like you're going with him, right? You're moving with him. Everything's moving along with him, but your core is going little slower, little slower, little slower. I want you to go little slower, little slower. Especially when we have a nice pony that has a lot of energy like this. It's so much easier to shape the energy when you don't also have to create it, right? That's a great thing about having Noni here. He comes with his own energy if he's paying attention. Sometimes he doesn't pay attention. Yes. Now bounce him down into a walk. Yes. Okay, cool. It comes from here. Yeah. So, like, think about it. So, like, say how you're bouncing in the trot. It's kind of like, you're like up and down, up and down, up and down. You'll have to look at me for this one. You're like up and down, up and down. But when you're in extended trot, your up and down is going like this. Right? Okay, when you're in collected trot, your up and down is going like this. So, that's what you do from here. Yes. 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 All right, change directions on that circle. I'm gonna do it the other way. Because what happens if you try to collect your horse just by using the reins? It's going to slow down, but what else? Yeah, it's going to shorten in the neck, right? You're trying to collect the horse. It's going to shorten in the neck. A lot of times that horse also goes onto the forehand, right? So when you're using your seat, you're really shaping that. We always talk about riding from back to front, back to front. Get the energy and then shape it. Get the energy and then shape it. Okay. All right, pick up. Exactly. You don't want to stop it. Yes, you want the energy. You want to tell that horse what to do with it. My other horse is coming back into work. It might be good for you to ride him one time. Yes, very good. Shorten the reins a little bit so he can't drop down quite that low. Yep. There you go. Just roll your shoulders back. Hook your elbows in. Noni. Right fingers, right leg. Right fingers, right leg. There you go. Windshield wiper that right rein open. Left rein towards your hip. And playful fingers on the right. Playful fingers on the right. Yep, got to work a little harder to bend him this way. Good. Playful fingers, playful fingers. So, yep. Yep. There you go. Good. Exactly. Like it. Windshield wiper that right rein open. That's going to help him bend. Yep. Yeah, see? Now when you do that, you see how much more energy you get. So I want you to realize that when you're bringing that right hand, the inside rein over to the mane too much, you're blocking the inside hind leg. Yeah. So when you bring it away from his neck, now you're giving room for that inside hind leg to engage. Beautiful. Yeah, now use your core and slow him down. Oh, you felt it. Yes, you surprise yourself at how effective you were with that. So now just do that again, but keep him round with your fingers. Yes. Yes. Fingers. Yes. Okay, and let him walk. Half halt. Super. Good boy, Noni. Okay, let me take the ball. Yeah, I'm sneezing too. So, you should feel 2 deep holes where your seat bones go. Yeah. And that's what I want you to feel like you're sitting into the horse. You're riding into the horse. All right, did we do any stretchy trot? Okay. Okay. So he's stretching into the contact right now. This is exactly what we want him to do when we give the reins. And then after we do, especially after we do some sitting trot like we did, it's good to let the horse stretch its top line. So the way that I ask the horse is first get him round. So it's not just a neck down. We want the horse to chew the reins out of our hand. So the best way to do that is to first get the horse really round so that he wants to stretch down. So you do a little playing. It's best to do it on a circle. So you can come in a circle in the middle. You're going to push him off your inside leg, the play and give on the inside rein. And then, as you feel him release, you soften on the inside rein. As soon as you feel him fill out your outside rein, that's when you open the fingers on the outside and let him chew both reins out. Does that make sense? Okay. So pick him up, get him really round. Bend him, right rein, right leg, right rein, right leg. Yeah, no. He's all geared up now. Yes, he does. Okay, do you want to just let him canter? Let him canter one time. And then just one circle. Outside leg back. Yeah, he'll tell you. Good, Noni. He was excited about that canter. Good boy. Beautiful. Okay, exhale. Wow. That was a really good canter. Your seat was so open from sitting on the ball. You just really went with it. That was good. Okay, now see if you can let him stretch down. Slow the tempo here. Breathe. Big half out and then be like... Yes, and now let him stretch down. Keep him slow with your posting. Same thing, just like we did on the ball. Yes, from your core, don't let him go that fast. Yes, keep that core engaged. Yes, so your tempo, as you sit in the saddle, it's like you put a little brake on. You're like, there you go, play, 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 and now give. That's right. That's right.
But it's like you can't give too much, right?
Every horse is a little bit different. So Noni really can chew the reins out of your hand. So once he's at the maximum stretch, that's when you sort of close your fingers to keep him there. Yeah, you close your finger. Now ask him to stretch even further. There you go. Play and give. Touch in, say here I am, and then give, go find me. And then touch in, here I am, go find me. Yes. Yep, exactly. This is really quick. You have to be really quick about shortening and lengthening your reins with this. Good job. Okay, let's let him up. Awesome. That was a great ride. I loved it. We had all the elements in there today. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Did you say you were going to sign up for my dressage class this summer? Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, I get it.